A lot is the same, but a lot is different as well. What is the same? It is the focus on good quality execution of the core activities that you do. The customer centricity is very much the same. Focus on making sure that we treat them well, making sure that they get their output in time, but also that we have very good quality in terms of positions and statements. So I already knew Eurex from my time at ABN AMRO Clearing Bank, and I always had them in the highest possible regards. And when many people think about Eurex, they think about stability, they think about integrity, they think about reliability. Now being on the other side, I can only say that it is true, that this is really what the team at Eurex are working at with great professionalism.
How did it feel to hand over the Kilt Challenge to Rama Pillay?
It was great to hand it over. Whilst I really enjoyed the Kilt Challenge and also do events with our customers from ABN AMRO Clearing Bank to cycle from Amsterdam to London, it was really good to pass it on to the next in line. And looking also at the number that Rama has raised so far, it's really overwhelming, the great amount that he has achieved. The funds that Rama has raised will go to a great cause for Futures for Kids. And I think it's very important that we do what we can to raise funds for Futures for Kids. It's a very important foundation which does a lot of great things. So the way Rama has done this by also making the Kilt not only an event, but making it more a way of life for 8 months. Yeah, I really applaud him for that. And I also wish the next in line all the best, because it will be really hard to achieve even more.
How often will you travel to all the Eurex offices?
I will be very visible also in the other offices of Eurex. London, of course, is extremely important for us. We have a very sizable presence in the UK, which also represents a lot of the customer trading activities taking place from the UK. I will be very visible in Amsterdam as well, not just because I will work there 1 day a week, but also to reconnect with the Dutch trading community, which have a very important role on our exchange. But also we have a presence in the US with offices in New York and Chicago, and also in Asia Pacific, where we have colleagues based in Sydney, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Tokyo. So I will be certainly visible in each of those offices to see the staff, but also meet the clients who are based across the globe.
What is your strategy for Eurex?
Eurex has set a very clear strategy. We want to grow our revenues in the fixed income segment, and we want to grow our revenues in the equity segment. For fixed income, we want to do that by also creating new alternative liquidity pools from current exchanges which are often outside of Europe. And we do that also by offering products which then have correlated risk offsets across the different maturities on the yield curve. For equities, we are taking initiatives to also institutionalize some of the swap flow, which is now done mainly off exchange. And we want to also bring that towards the exchange using products like total return futures on equity indices and other form of baskets.
What topics are you going to focus on first?
The topic that we need to pay attention to in Europe in general is a fragmentation of markets. European markets are quite fragmented with multiple exchanges, multiple clearinghouses, as well as CSDs. And we're also looking to expand a service, actually roll out a service in September, which we call the Home Market Settlement Project, where we will allow our clients to settle directly into their CSD of choice the moment they get an exercise on an equity option. We believe with an initiative like that, we can help also address the fragmentation in the post-trading landscape in Europe. ESG remains important. It's also an important strategic pillar for the European Capital Markets Union. So we're rolling out additional products and options on indices based on our customer demands. The futurization for us is a trend that we would like to continue to also offer a highly liquid and centrally cleared alternative for the institutional swaps market. For example, with total return futures on equity indices and other baskets. Also, we will design products, but what I really want to emphasize is also that we will listen to our customers. We will check in with them regularly across the globe to also hear their views. How can we make it better for you? And also, what you would like to see traded on our markets?
Is there any movement toward retail with these products?
Eurex mainly serves institutional clients, being market makers, liquidity providers, banks, asset managers, pension funds. The retail flow in Europe is not very visible on exchanges compared with the US, where you do see, for example, equity transactions going towards the exchange on a one-on-one basis. And for Europe, we also see a lot of flow being actually kept off the exchange using systemic internalizers, MTFs, or dark pools. So this is probably one of the negative side effects of MiFID, where competition is also stimulated using these forms of execution venues. Where it concerns options and futures, and then especially the daily options, we are seeing the customer base being relatively similar towards the historical products that we have. We do not see a lot of strong retail interest yet. That may change. If you look, for example, at the Dutch options market, there you see quite a lot of retail participation in options. It's something that we're looking into. Maybe we can also investigate further opportunities. We are doing that for sure. But we also need to be very mindful of protecting our customers from not taking positions or engaging in financial instruments trading without really properly understanding the risk. So it's about attracting also a fine balance, but that is certainly on our radar.
What is the status of tokenization at Eurex?
Well, we've seen from incidents in the past that tokenization of securities, but also trading digital assets, is an area that you need to tread very carefully, also with some of the scandals that we've seen. But we also believe that crypto and tokenization will have a certain place for us in the future and are also likely to change the way that we do our business. So we set up within the Deutsche Börse Group a new venture, which is Deutsche Börse Digital Exchange, which we are hoping to activate very soon in the near future. And also by bringing tokenized securities or crypto trading to a regulated environment, we expect to be able to deliver newly incentivized trading based on new technologies, but in a very robust, safe, and also regulated environment where we have really learned from the past. In addition, we can also use digital assets or potential blockchain technologies to look at the way we do business at the moment, optimize certain processes, look at new opportunities. But for that also we would be talking to our clients first and asking them, we will have a lot of ideas, but what is it that you want to see?